Craft Kids?
Today we're going to be drawing a box fan.
That's right, a box fan. We're gonna be doing that. We sit up here sometimes. We sit up here sometimes. It can get really hot up here, especially if we don't have the air conditioner on. And we use fans a lot. Fans keep us cool. They provide us that nice breeze that we need to get to sleep at night. So today we decided, let's draw a box fan. Summer's right around the corner, so we're doing it.
Yeah.
All right.
It's kind of silly-ish, but I looked over and I looked at the fan and it reminded me of summer and how I'm so excited for summer. So that's why we're
It's
drawing.
one of those nostalgic feelings. Get the fans out. Summer's coming, so we're gonna draw our silly little fan today. Ready to get started?
Yeah.
One, two, three. All right, you ready, Kiddo? Okay, first step to draw the box fan is we need a box. Square with rounded corners, to be precise, okay? Let's get cooled down with some nice fans. So we're gonna take up most of the page with this square with rounded corners, and we're gonna go right down the side. Round off the corner. It's easier for me to turn my page, so I'm gonna continue to turn my page. Round off this corner. Here towards the bottom. Round that off. And connect. Maddie, do these have to be perfect?
No.
No, at Craft Kids TV, we don't go for perfection, we go for
Fun.
fun. That's right. The next step is there's like a plastic ridge or a plastic frame around the outside of this. So we're gonna just mimic the shape of the outside. Maddie, what do these look like? What shape, what's this turning out to look like?
This is turning out to kind of look like our logo a little bit.
This looks like the outside of our Craft Kids TV logo. But it also looks like
a giant alphabet war eye.
it does, absolutely, like huge pupil. All right, so next we need a way to turn this thing on to get us cool on these hot summer days. So there's a little knob at the top here, and it's gonna look like a rectangle with rounded corners, but we're gonna add a slight curve to the top just to give it a little dimension, because after all, it is a cylinder up there. Cool, next we're gonna put a handle in, and we want the handle to be in the middle. So I'm gonna find the middle, and then I'm gonna do like a wide upside down U shape right across the middle. And then on the inside of that, I'm gonna do a smaller one that represents the handle to move the fan around. Awesome. I think this is looking dangerously close to a television set right now. We gotta change this in like an old-fashioned television set. We gotta change this into a fan pretty quick. So now we need some fan blades. So we're gonna do a circle in the middle, which is gonna be the hub for all of our fan blades. So what I'm gonna do is locate the center. This doesn't have to be perfect, but whatever I feel like is the closest to the center, and put a little guide dot there. And everything's gonna be built off of that guide dot. Okay, we have our dots. We're gonna do a pretty sizable circle here, right around the dot. Just like that. Don't worry about it being perfect. Cool, and then we're gonna do 6 fan blades. And the fan blades are gonna be pretty big. They're gonna come up and maybe just barely go underneath that little frame thing, because there's some space up in there, so they actually do travel up in there. You won't see them sticking as close to the edges and the corners because of course it's further away. So they're gonna be like flower petals, but rounded flower petals, okay? So this first one's gonna go up and it's gonna just kind of tuck a little bit and it's gonna come back down like this. Good. Next, we're gonna do the bottom one. That's gonna look just like the top one, but in reverse, or upside down. So it's gonna curve out, and it's gonna just barely tuck under there, and it's gonna curve back around like that. Nice. Okay, this next one is going to come up in this region somewhere, not quite directly into the corner, because that would be too sharp of an angle, but somewhere in here is gonna be the top of the blade. All right, so it's gonna look like this. So it's gonna go up, and it's gonna curve around just like that, and come on back down to the middle. Nice. Oh, I like that one. That's good. All right, now we'll do, we'll just finish off this side, okay? So this one's gonna come not directly into the corner, but maybe a little bit up this way, all right? So we're gonna round that thing off just like this. And have that come right back in. That's pretty good. Not bad. I like it. Now we're gonna just try to repeat what we did on this side over on this side. So again, it's not gonna reach into the corner, but somewhere in this region here. So it's gonna come up. And whip around just like that. And that's not a perfect fan blade, but does that matter?
No.
It doesn't matter at all. It'll still keep us cool.
Mm-hmm. Mine is definitely not perfect either. This gets a lot thinner here. So.
Yeah, but I think at the end of the day, it's still gonna look cool. It's gonna cool us off.
Yep.
Ready? Last one. Gonna be right in here, just like this. Cool. Not perfect again, but good enough.
Mm-hmm.
Looks like a pretty good fan. Nice. So one thing, what we really have left to do is put the grates of the fan so nobody sticks their fingers in it.
Mm-hmm.
But what I want to do is I want to put a little logo on the front of our fan. So sometimes fans will have a logo on the front. So I'm just going to draw a circle inside of that circle and around our guide circle. And I think we should write CKTV.
Okay.
I'm going to try to plan this so my dot becomes part of a letter.
Maybe the K?
I was thinking of the top cross of the T.
Oh yeah, or the T.
So I'm going to draw a C and a K here.
Oh, I didn't.
And then have...
I thought you were doing C, K, or T.
Oh, no, I was going to do it like our hat logos.
Yeah, I like that better though.
So CKT like that, just so we can read it. Nice. Now all we have to do is add the grate or the guard in the front of the fan.
Mm-hmm.
And we do that by drawing, we're going to draw vertical lines and then horizontal lines. Or in my case, I'm just going to keep drawing vertical lines, but I'm going to turn my paper.
Mm-hmm.
And we're going to try to keep those about the same distance apart, sort of like this. Cool, now I'm going to turn. You don't have to turn if that's not easier for you, but for us it's easier to pull straight down. So we're just going to do the same thing, and these are going to end up looking like the horizontal lines. Bam! I like them.
Yeah, me too.
Now, we just add some color.
Mm-hmm.
And we'll fast forward that part. Then we'll be done, and we can get cool, Maddie.
Yes.
Yes! One, two, three. Maddie, you want to turn the fan on?
Yeah. Sure.
Nice, cool breeze. Oh, these fans are so nice. Don't you like our fans, Maddie?
Yeah.
They came out absolutely fantastic.
Fantastic.
See what I did there?
Mm-hmm.
We had a great load of fun doing these. A great load of fun? What's that mean? I mean, I know what it means, but when have I ever said a great load of fun? We had a great time doing these, and it was a lot of fun. So one funny thing that happened was after we were done, we like to sign our artwork. This is something we've been trying to do more of lately. And we both just kind of took one of the papers and weren't even thinking about it. And what did we do, Maddie?
We signed each other's.
Madeline signed mine. I signed hers. Yeah, we didn't realize it until we were just filming a minute ago, and I was holding that one up, and she was holding this one up, and I'm like, wait, that's my drawing, that's her drawing, and we had signed the wrong one. So we thought it was kind of funny to mention, something we can talk about and laugh about.
Yep.
But we had a great time.
Yep.
Hopefully you drew along, and if you didn't, well, you could always tune in again and try.
Mm-hmm.
So, until we see you next time, keep drawing, stay awesome, bye!